Imagine stepping into a church and encountering a symbol you never expected, a symbol with roots in ancient pagan traditions. While it may seem strange at first, the reality is that many elements of modern Christianity, from symbols to rituals, have origins in pre-Christian beliefs and practices. This essay will delve into the fascinating history of how pagan symbols and rituals found their way into the church, creating a rich tapestry of faith that reflects both the old and the new. The presence of pagan influences within Christianity is perhaps most evident during the Christmas season. While Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus, many traditions, like decorated trees and gift-giving, have pagan origins. The winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, marked the return of the sun and the promise of spring for many ancient cultures. One enduring symbol is the sun cross, a cross with arms of equal length intersecting at their midpoints. Found in various forms, the sun cross represents the sun, the cycle of seasons, and nature's life-giving force. With Christianity's rise, the sun cross was integrated into Christian iconography, reinterpreted to symbolize the cross of Christ. This adaptation allowed early Christians to connect with their pagan heritage while embracing their new faith. The sun cross's integration into Christian symbolism shows how pagan symbols were absorbed and transformed within the Christian tradition. The use of incense is a striking example of a pagan practice that made its way into Christian ritual. Incense was burned in temples to honor the gods and carry prayers to the heavens. The rising smoke was seen as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. This practice was widespread across different cultures. In the Catholic Church, incense is used during Mass, particularly during the liturgy of the Eucharist. The priest incenses the altar, the Gospel book, and the congregation. The act of burning incense retains echoes of its ancient origins. As Section 4, Holy Wells and Sacred Groves, the integration of natural spaces. Beyond specific symbols and rituals, the integration of pagan beliefs and practices into Christianity extended to the very spaces considered sacred. In pre-Christian Europe, certain natural features, such as wells, springs, groves, and trees, were often revered as dwelling places of spirits or deities. These sacred spaces were places of pilgrimage, healing, and ritual practice. With the spread of Christianity, many of these sacred sites were not abandoned but rather absorbed into the new faith. Churches and monasteries were often built near or even on top of existing pagan shrines, a practice that facilitated the conversion of the local population by providing continuity with existing beliefs and practices. These sites often became associated with Christian saints, further solidifying their place within the Christian landscape. The practice of venerating saints, particularly those associated with healing or specific locations, can also be seen as a continuation, albeit in a Christianized form, of earlier pagan beliefs in local spirits or deities. The veneration of relics, physical objects associated with saints, also has parallels in earlier pagan practices of venerating objects believed to possess spiritual power. Section 5. Conclusion. A tapestry of belief. The presence of pagan symbols and rituals within Christianity is a testament to the complex and often intertwined nature of religious development. Rather than a clean break from the past, Christianity emerged from a rich tapestry of beliefs and practices, absorbing and transforming elements from the cultures it encountered. This process of syncretism, the blending of different religious traditions, has resulted in a faith that is both ancient and ever-evolving. Understanding the pagan roots of certain Christian symbols and rituals can provide a deeper appreciation for the richness and complexity of religious history. It reminds us that religions are not static entities but living traditions that adapt and change over time, reflecting the beliefs and practices of the people who practice them. The blending of pagan and Christian elements is not a sign of weakness or inconsistency within Christianity, but rather a testament to its enduring ability to adapt, evolve, and embrace the diversity of human experience.